Hi, this is Emmeline, and this is my dance composition video upload. So I'm gonna talk about some of the elements that are in this video that I remember that really stayed with me. So it's not gonna be too long. Just really elements that Pastelin indicated. Would add variety and depth and breadth in a choreography, and it is very important so that we will not be stuck in just one position in the front of the stage. So that's kind of boring, but people will be touched and the by all the various elements that could be added and incorporated in the dance, in the presentation. So the first thing I want to talk about is some of the action phrases and quality variations, and then I'm gonna talk about some of the do's and don'ts. I'm not going to show anything, so that will be done in my choreography, my dance composition choreography upload. So it's gonna be really quick and simple. So some of the action phrases Pastelin talked about are travel. So we can literally use the entire stage for the dance presentation. We don't have to stay in just one position. We can do turns as well. We can turn in different positions, and we can face different positions as well. We can do open movements and close movements. We can do those movements in different levels, like low, medium, and high. What we can do as well, we can use various patterns on the floor. So these are just some of the elements that Pastelin mentioned, and the list is endless. And when we add to that what the Lord is telling us, so when we add divine inspiration to that, so the sky is the limit, basically. So, but with that video, we kind of have like for me, it is like a really good basis, a good foundation on where to start, and especially when listening to a song, we have no idea. So that gives me a very solid foundation. So the other element that Pastelin taught a lot is the do's and don'ts. I really love that part. It was really entertaining, but really inspiring for me. So some of the elements. So I'm just going to read from my notebook. So don't make people wait to enter. It's important to enter reverently on the stage and not just effortlessly. So we have to be ready to go. So it's important not to show impatience to the sound technician. So they're doing their work to the best they can. So it's important to wait for them. It's important not to have a sloppy appearance. So if we're wearing pants, so bare feet is good. But if we're wearing a skirt, ballet shoes is the way to go. So it's important not to adjust our garments while we're upstage. So we do that before. And as for garments, we have to be modest. So we can ask a sister, we can ask another dancer before going upstage, how do I look? so that we are sure that nothing will show through, especially our undergarments, and everything is in place, and so that people will be God will be glorified, and people will not be distracted by our appearance. It's important to not pick up the props in the back of the stage, so always make sure that the props are on the side or in the front, so that we don't show our back, we don't show our bottoms when we turn around and pick up the props at the back of the stage. It's important when there's more than one person in the presentation, like 2, 3, 4, whatever. It's important not to do a solo, Pastor Lynn mentioned. So a solo would be everybody doing the same movement at the same level, so that's boring, and really from my point of view, it's, yeah, so when I see that with what I've learned so far, it is boring when we know that we can do so much more, and so it's important to vary. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot, but just different levels, or different facing different directions add a whole lot more to the presentation. Another thing, last thing Pastor Lynn mentioned is it's important to really work on the ending and the exit. People will always remember more about the exit, about the ending, than the beginning. So it's important to plan plan the exit, and to exit while people are still clapping, so that after the dance is over, the church can move forward to something else. So yes, basically that's pretty much what what struck me about this video. I really liked it. It was really practical, and I like the fact that it was done during a conference, so that there was a lot of different groups experimenting different action phrases, quality variation. So it was really practical and hands-on, so I really like it. So I hope you like my little presentation, and God bless you. Thank you.